Hi there, folks. Back again. Today's topic is the start of the sales day. I've got my handy caffeine here in the Superman coffee mug. But really what it boils down to is the start of any sales day, whether you're a sales representative, a manager, a senior manager, whatever the case may be, it's got to start out somewhat similarly. You've got to get something to get you going. Working out first thing in the morning, wow, gives you a serious rush. I've also had my days where I was double fisting caffeine, got a little coffee, got a little, soda beverages, etc., whatever the case may be, little Powerade Zero, whatever it might be. In addition to that, getting some sleep is also pretty key. I'm not really going to talk much about my own age, but I will say this, it probably also depends on the effects of staying up and going out and carousing on how you're going to feel first thing in the morning. But I like to get a decent night's sleep, turn in relatively early, and get up early. And the reason I like to get up early is because you have to have plenty of preparation. There's nothing that's going to set your day off on the wrong track than getting up, being in a hurry, being late to work, or walking in at the last possible second. You've got to have your focus. You've got to be able to formulate your game plan. No matter what job you're in, no matter what your role is, no matter what your goals are, you've got to have your game plan. And this is true of anything. Because the key thing is you've got to always set forth, this is what I've got to do today. Now, you often have to be accepting, especially in leadership positions, that you're not going to get done everything that you want to get accomplished in a given day. In fact, you may only get completed 60 to 75%. That's a good day. You've also got to make sure that you are not caught off guard by the fires that pop up, because they will pop up. And you don't stop everything to deal with the fires either. You have to make sure that you handle things and prioritize. Because the key thing is you have to get completed 100% of the things that you have to get completed in any given day. There's nothing better than being prepared. Now, me personally also, I did a previous segment on burnout. Well, the key thing is, guys, you've got to have something that really gets you charged every single day. I'll tell you this, when I was a sales rep and I had posted 200% to objective for 50 straight months, and I was #1 in the company over and over and over and over again, it was very difficult for me to continue presenting new challenges and continue to get the same exact complaints from customers about their accounts and turn around and do the exact same things. There was no new challenge for me. I was burnt out. But the key thing is that you've got to have something that leads you into that day every time. You've got to get up, you've got to do the workout, you got to have your caffeine. I also liked to listen to music on the way to work. You might even want to read a few passages from your favorite sales book, like Birth of a Salesman, for instance. But I always listen to You're the Best Around, the song from The Karate Kid. I'm not going to do any crane techniques or anything, but it's the one where he's going into, it shows him after he wins in the first round, and Elizabeth Shue runs out and says, "You're the best! You're Daniel, you're the best!" It's that song right there. Phenomenal. You can't listen to that song and not feel like a superstar. So have something that really just gets you going. Come in, prioritize, set your goals, and then execute. The bottom line, you've got to execute. Listen to some passages. I don't know, if you work in a department where you've got somebody who's motivating to speak, great, but you're in the minority. So maybe watch one of these sales videos to get you going every day. Whatever it is, find something that gets you going. Think about your child. Look at the pictures of your family and loved ones. Read some sales passages. Do something that really gets you going. If you're a religious person, read some religious passages. Think about what is going to get you through that day. Prioritize and then execute. And make sure you get 100% of the things that you have to get done in that given day completed. Because at the end of that day, that's over. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind. Now, tomorrow, you will be able to come back and say, hey, I wanted to get this done yesterday. I didn't. I need to get it done today. Bam, let's do it. But the key thing is be prepared, get up, get going, do it early, get to work, prioritize, and execute. Because that is what's going to make you successful. The last thing you want to do is to be scrambling to get there to the finish line, to the bell rings, and you're late. That's the last thing you want. I think that's a recurring dream that I have, is that I'm always late for some class that I had back in college that I've been skipping all semester. I don't know what that means. I'm sure a psychiatrist would have a field day on my brain. Be prepared. Get out there, make magic happen. Thank you. Make it a great day. All the best.